Hello, Dr. G here. One of the strategies or changes that I recommend for my overweight patients is to get regular morning sun exposure. The best hours appear to be between 11 and 8 a.m. These times are particularly beneficial in the spring and summer. Now, I'm not saying don't get out in the sun in the winter. I think it's still important because we know that sunlight sets our circadian rhythm, and particularly morning sunlight. But because of that sun's angle increasing in the winter so that the rays get filtered by the atmosphere more, the photons don't carry nearly as much energy. So sun exposure is less powerful in the winter months. Of course, this depends on your latitude. If you're near the equator, this really doesn't matter. Now, I've talked about the health effects of the sun before, which include effect on hormones, particularly melatonin, and with the production of vitamin D. But today I wanted to report on a study that was published in last year's April edition of PLOS ONE. And this study gave us evidence of particularly morning sun exposure and its impact on body weight. Now, this was a study that was done on people that were fitted with a wrist device to monitor their light exposure and also monitor the amount of sleep that they got. The bottom line of the study was that those people with more morning sun exposure weighed significantly less than those that either did not get much sun exposure or if they had their sun exposure in the afternoon. And this effect was independent of the quality of or amount of their sleep. So here we have evidence backing up what I've been recommending and what I found to help my patients with weight loss. Now, there's always a caveat, and the caveat is with sun exposure, you need to have adequate DHA in your cell membranes. And this is critical for making use of the energy from the sun. This means that you should be getting seafood on a regular basis if you want to be able to use and tolerate a full dose of sunlight, which optimally might be an hour or two per day. Now, at the same time of your sun exposure, I always recommend that you try to be grounded to the earth. And this is another way to capture energy from your environment. The more energy you have, the less your body has to hoard it by making blubber. And you can find that fat loss can become effortless, except for having to go out and get in the sun, which is simple. Now, you ground by going barefoot on the dirt, grass, beach, or concrete. Asphalt is an insulator, so it doesn't allow adequate grounding. So here is a simple strategy that you can put in place today. Yes, you do need to make it a priority. I know it's not easy to get some time in the morning, but somehow get it in your schedule if you want these health benefits. Now, if you can't do that, you can explore near-infrared lights and full spectrum lighting. That's if you absolutely can't get out in the sun, but by far the sun is the best choice. This is Dr. G. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.